Welcome to Instant Replay, presented by Cheez-It, Andrew Wiebe, Charlie Davies, and a special guest that has triple the red cards of our previous special guest. That is Sacha Kljestan. You beat Felipe, Sacha. Welcome to the show, man.
Thanks, dude. Thanks for having me. Felipe's a master of the dark arts. I'm just like I just mess up sometimes.
Yeah, you're a Padawan if we want to go full nerd on this one.
Yeah.
We start where else but with Orlando City and the Revs. How about some rapid fire action, because we have a lot to get to. First, this silly dive in from Urso on Tajon Buchanan in the 15th minute. Referee Alex Chilwitz points to the spot. It looks like a PK, and folks, that is a PK. Urso's face says it all. Revs lead 1-0, and it all started going downhill for Orlando. And then it's 2-0 via this Gustavo Bo goal. But Orlando City and Nani are riled up, and why? Well, because the play begins with Buchanan stripping the Portuguese legend on the other side of the field. Guys, Nani wants a foul here. I mean, he wants it so much that he lays on the ground in protest. Sacha, does he have a case?
No chance. Buchanan wins the ball cleanly. You never want to see your DP laying down on the ground as the other team goes on a counterattack. I think Nani let his team down there. No foul.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with Sacha there. He's playing the English Premier League. He played in the World Cups. You know how physical it gets. Tajon Buchanan was coming in to make a point that he was up for the challenge at right back. And he wins the ball fairly, sprints down the field. And that's when Orlando City needs their DP to get up on his feet and chase the ball back down and win the possession back for his squad.
Never a foul. No disrespect to Nani. Is this a foul, though, Charlie? Antonio Carlos went full-on crash dummy here, and Matt Turner got the worst of it. But, okay, hold on. Look a little closer. Yeah, watch Teal Bunbury. It sure looks like Teal is holding him on this set piece, Chuck.
Yes, this is as close as it gets to a no call for me, because he does grab the jersey, but it's not enough. And Antonio Carlos didn't have a chance at making a play on the ball. If Matt Turner is not there and Antonio Carlos could have made a play on the ball, it's a pen. It's a clear pen. But because it wasn't enough and Matt Turner was there, there's no foul for me.
Now, is that Revs colored glasses, Sacha, or?
No, I think Charlie said it good. This is part of like the kind of gray area of set piece defending. You know, there's always jersey pulling and grabbing, and guys are setting picks, and you know, if we're going to call a foul that time, you got to call a foul on almost every set piece. So I agree with Charlie. He had no chance to make a play on the ball. The goalie was there. I think it's a good no call.
How about this red card in the 60th minute that basically sealed Orlando's fate? They lost their composure. Sacha, I got to get your take on Mauricio Pereira's horror tackle here. Is this just further proof that number 10s just ought not slide tackle?
There are few number 10s who can make a good tackle. This tackle actually reminds me of one that I had against Jamiro Montero in Philadelphia, for Philadelphia when I was in Orlando last year. I thought I could make a play on the ball, and he was just way quicker than me, and I was late. I think Mauricio Pereira thinks he can make a play on the ball there. Knowing him as a player, he's not a dirty guy. He's a fair player, and he plays hard. I think he tried to make a play on the ball and was just not fast enough and was too late, and it's a clear red card.
So it's 11-10, and Orlando are going to do what they can to claw back into this, including going down a bit easy. Charlie, what do you think here? Good no call on this Chris Mueller PK shout?
It's not even close, to be honest. You could tell in Orlando were looking for anything to get in the game. Any type of contact, they were going to go down. Good no call.
Sacha, Orlando are going to beg for anything. They need a break from the soccer gods. 71st minute, bizarre play here with Adam Buksa, who is on a yellow card, coming together with Brian Rowe. I watched this live and said, uh-oh, is Buksa in trouble? And then I watched the Orlando players mob Chilwitz. Orlando lobbied for a second yellow. Did they have any case at all here?
In my opinion, no. In real time, it looks like it could have been a bad tackle, but in the end, you see Brian Rowe kind of play the ball and almost scissor his legs around Buksa. I don't even think it's a foul. I think it's a fair play. Guys are both going hard. It's always weird when a player challenges a goalie. The referee always seems to want to blow the whistle and protect the goalkeepers, but I think it was a fair call.
And you have to look at when Daryl Dike goes in on Matt Turner for the challenge. Doesn't catch him, but his wrist catches Matt Turner's leg, and he gets a yellow card. So then the infraction is reversed, and you see Adam Buksa doing the same thing, although Adam Buksa didn't go to ground. Adam Buksa didn't have his cleats exposed, and Adam Buksa was just chasing Brian Rowe, which resulted in a foul because Brian Rowe wrapped his legs around him to try and get that second yellow to even the score. So good no call.
Oh yeah, bizarre play. It took me 2 or 3 times to see it, but when you watch it back with that description from you guys, it is pretty obvious. No yellow card there, and that's clear too on this PK shot for Daryl DK. Matt Polster gets him, DK goes down, and Orlando City start to claw back in, and then again, I said it, they lose their composure, and let's end it here with a junior Urso kick out on Carlos Heel that was shown yellow. But man, I gotta tell you guys, when I read the definition of serious foul play, or hell, even violent conduct, this maybe should be red. Urso knows what he's doing, and what he is doing is intentionally kicking the ankle and the feet out of the other 10's number 10 with no attempt to play that ball. What do you think? Is there any sort of red mist to this one?
Yeah, I think that's just a hard yellow. I think he comes in from behind. Maybe he's not really making a play on the ball. Maybe he's just trying to send a message in frustration. But a hard yellow for me, not a red card.
He comes in hard. He's frustrated, but it's a yellow card. It's not a red card. He was trying to play the ball, even though he got all Carlos Heel's foot.
Pretty quiet in the other 2 games in the conference semifinals, but we had some offside calls in Sporting KC, Minnesota. We have to take a closer look at. First of all, 35th minute, Charlie, was Kevin Molino offside on Minnesota's second goal? This is razor thin.
Yeah, not a chance. I love the ball from Reynoso, but it was Kevin Molino in the right space, unmarked, and Puncec and Lindsay both were keeping him on. And so it was well-timed, and the finish exquisite.
Turns out that razor is pretty thick. Sporting KC, Minnesota, again, just a couple minutes later, another goal leading up to Minnesota's third. Ethan Finley, right here as he's released. Great camera angle we get from producer Rich and producer Phil. Sacha, what do you think? It looks like just maybe he's leaning.
It's really close. When I initially saw it, I thought he was probably offsides, and then he does kind of go make a play on the ball, so I thought it should have been flagged for offsides. When I got it on the tactical cam and I had to pause it like 5 times, right at the moment when the ball leaves, I think it's Molino's foot, I think he's onside. I think he times the run really well. He's making the run on a full sprint, and he looks even with his defender. It's too close to call. I think the referee does a good job of keeping the flag down.
Yep, give those to the attackers, and that's it for us. We didn't have the controversy we had last week. Felipe got the good stuff. Sacha, we appreciate your time. For Andrew Wiebe and Charlie Davies, this has been Instant Replay. We'll see you next time.